We're now weeks away from the Young Philly trial, and in 2026 especially, things have taken a little bit of a turn. He obviously stepped away from social media for a long time, but this year we've seen some interesting content on his Snapchat, to say the least.
Hey, I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork. You see, Paul?
Videos like these obviously got people quite curious, and they've actually got progressively weirder as they went on. They've also kind of muddied the water, because the name Philly maybe doesn't strike people as it should. You know, when these allegations came out, it was completely taboo to even talk about it, but his name is now just kind of a joke in the UK YouTube scene.
Each team, I'm going to need a buzzer. Her is your buzzer noise, okay? And you?
Yeah, man! Yeah, man! It's your boy, Young Philly!
With how this situation has changed over time, it's actually kind of easy to forget what this guy was accused of. This is a very serious trial, and the prosecution are genuinely very confident.
His full charges include 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault causing bodily harm, and 1 count of obstructing a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure on or to their neck.
And I mean, you can see in the video itself, this update dropped in 2024, so this has been very drawn out. The trial is now here though, and interestingly, at least officially, seems like not much has changed, especially when it comes to the prosecution.
His trial begins on July the 20th, and it's happening in Perth, Australia. Extradition suggests strong, evidence, which is what the police have stated that they have. The police also said there's so many bodily bruises and harms on the girl's body that it would be impossible for her story not to be true, which is what the prosecution and the police are stating.
And obviously, anybody infer on anything is speculating inherently, but there is a lot of interesting things floating around on the internet and on TikTok. It's to be expected, but for the most part, his friends are kind of maintaining the same stance.
Apparently Philly did it. What? When? How many years ago was that?
You can't say that. It's not concluded yet.
Anyway, moving swiftly on, thanks, Pi.
It's NDA, innit? It's like, I want to protect you. It's an NDA.
The thing that does have people speaking this week, though, is that the greatest philosophical work of our time has now been deleted. The Chunks and Philly show got deleted, and obviously people are drawing a lot of conclusions from this. Probably means Philly will get the legal hammer, and Chunks' legal team informed him it's best to close this chapter completely. And the timing does seem very deliberate, but I'm actually surprised this wasn't done a long time ago, because clips from this have been used over and over again to paint Philly as guilty. And that's not even me saying it's a problem, by the way, because some of these clips.
See a chick naked. What you gonna do? Took a pic. Took a pic.
No, so a 25-year-old can't be with a 16-year-old.
Yes, they can. Yes. What? Why not?
A 25-year-old with a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
It's illegal, and it's immoral, and it's disgusting.
And listen, I don't think the prosecution is going to refer to these clips or anything, but they have done the rounds. And at this point, I don't really know where to go with this video, because there are so many avenues to go down. I mean, Chunks obviously has taken a lot of heat because he was the closest to Philly. Clips like this made people think that he should have known his character well. And probably the biggest revelation since Philly did return to the public view was that he actually did meet up with Chunks. There are actually photos of them taken together in a gym in Wembley when Philly was allowed back in the UK for a little bit. We don't need to talk about the backlash because Chunks has probably been through enough, but this is him showing solidarity, basically. And I did kind of assume it was fake as well, but you can actually see clips Philly has posted in the same clothes at the gym at the same time. The rest of his Snapchat stories weren't normal.
Every time. What's that man?
These were pretty unanimously considered to be him breaking down. And I mean, it's really not hard to come to that conclusion when you watch these videos. Weren't even really isolated incidents either, there were a lot of them.
Not for you, for me.
And all these going viral were enough to kind of shift the narrative again that he was, I don't know, losing his mind. Kind of actually overtook everything about him for a time. People only knew Philly from these videos, and it kind of did gloss over the allegations a little bit. For example, a lot of people were starting to be a little bit more sympathetic.
Where is Young Philly gone, bro? Do you ever just sit down and just think, yo, where the hell is Young Philly, bro? One of the men them literally was calling him and he said, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be there, blah. But then I just remembered, yo, where is this guy? Because, bro, this guy was too funny, bro.
And I don't know if he saw these videos or saw what was going viral. He might have done. I've dug deep and there are some like niche videos of people saying he has interacted in some way. Might have followed some people accidentally. He might be lurking.
I'm just driving and I see this. What? I don't even know what to say. Philly dropped me a DM or something. How is this possible?
But it was at this point that these Snapchat videos took quite a drastic turn. At least in comparison to what came before anyway. He actually did document his journey back to Australia.
I'm gonna do it as well. Hang it there.
Once he was back, these videos actually did take quite a turn. And it would have been hard not to, considering what you've seen. But now he was actually speaking directly to people, kind of addressing the situation, at least referencing it, which he hasn't done up until now.
Can't lie. Now I'm in a much better place mentally. I'm glad I've come back to a routine still. Before it was dark. It's not even funny, but it got dark before. Now, nice. You get me? Going on walks, gym in the morning, eating good, proper.
And it's a Snapchat video, like you can take anything or nothing from it. But it is clear he is now at least living a public life and not hiding away like he was. I'm kind of surprised that nobody's seen him out and about and like taking a video or something.
I do need a training buddy, but I don't know, man. I don't sense the friendly vibes for man in my gym.
Might have seen the news, maybe.
You know, like certain times during a workout, I'll take up my headphones just like so people can see I'm like receptible. Is that the word? Approachable. You get it? But no one's like, yo, like, do you mind if I go? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, at this point, there's not really that much else to say. They just are normal videos.
If you're watching this, you live in Australia and you play Warzone, I need you. I've just tried to play 3 games with the boys from the UK. What spot there? And it's just not happening. Where the man am I so far? The ping is mad.
And I might have gone too early on this video. Like, we're days away from somebody trying to say this is him saying he's been living in a war zone or something. There's just so many flying around, and it's kind of hard to work out what's real or fake anymore. And again, this one has done numbers, but I looked around and it is an old clip. It does make you question how much of what's going viral is genuine. It just goes to show how messy this situation has got, but it is also beside the point, because no matter how many normal videos he posts on Snapchat and how many people he convinces he is optimistic, again, the prosecution are still very, very confident.
Cops investigating young Philly over rape and abuse allegations say they have an extremely strong case that includes CCTV footage of the social media star. They claim they have CCTV and photo evidence which helps to prove the accusations are true.
In a trial, that is all that matters. Like, I don't think they're going to be calling people from TikTok to the stand. I think it's very easy to get distracted. You've only got to look back at the general sentiment around the time these did drop. And it's clips like these that were making people question a lot of Philly's friends, like Chunks.
Were you shocked to find out the allegations against young Philly?
A bit at first, but not entirely, because I've heard rumours before, like through friends of friends, like him being a bit shady at different events. Like,
this might just be a random guy, I don't even know, but it does seem pretty specific.
It was a shock, but then on the other hand, I was like, wow, there's always been these like rumours here and there, like maybe not public rumours, but I've heard people be like, yeah, he's not, like people in the industry and stuff be like, he's not that good of a person. So.
And it's with that a lot of questions are raised that people in the industry might be letting their friends get away with stuff they maybe shouldn't. That's actually maybe a soft way of putting it, because in the last month, even more creators are getting outed. There is an old collaborator of young Philly and Chunks called LV General. They came up together and they used to be close.
Get her ready for the oven! She's good to go! Get her ready for the oven!
They did fall out quite a few years ago, but again, he has been speaking about Philly's case for the last year. And it actually turned out that he himself has now got the same charge. In fact, this one's actually worse. He has now gone to prison.
He pleaded not guilty, and then he pleaded guilty. LV General is currently in prison in HMP Belmarsh for allegations of. I'm reading a conviction this year. He was found guilty of S.
And again, on social media, this is kind of getting the same treatment as the Philly case got. Like, people are dragging up old clips and using it as proof that he's always been this way.
I like the pool what come like movie, you understand? I want to script it in my head like, right, if I was directing this, what's going to happen? I'm like, get in the car, boom, they're chatting, you can see all that bit. To the yard now, man's got the drinks out and chatting, next minute, kissing man, and then boom, the uds out, all that's going on. So it's like a movie to me. What's all these?
What the hell?
And it is a proper rabbit hole. Like, you can find so many of these clips floating around. And retrospectively, when you put it all together, and it does seem to be a paper trail, clearly fingers are going to be pointed at the people around these creators. And obviously, what might have been jokes take on a whole new meaning when you put them next to what is a crime. But even if you do take that like charitable perspective, there is still clearly a problem. And every time somebody gets charged or convicted, the same clips do circulate. There's another YouTuber, Harry Pinero, who's still in these circles. He has some very worrying clips, arguably the worst out of any of them.
Early doors as well. The baby just woke up. She said early doors. She breastfed him. He was probably like 9 months.
9 months?
So I was trying to do my thing and then he went, so you stopped. So obviously she breastfed, she was there for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was even trying to. I know. She was like, stop.
Again, he came up with Philly. And if this is what he's admitting on podcasts, then I don't even want to know.
Wow. That nigga need to go to jail. You are a sicko. Is it me? Am I the sicko or is she the sicko?
I mean, this kind of goes to show how insane social media has become. Nothing's even that real unless you're currently watching it or, you know, it's in circulation on TikTok. And it's kind of the same with Philly. Like, people aren't that occupied with the allegations. They're more thinking about these Snapchat videos. And that's about to come to an end because, again, the trial is in 2 weeks. So I guess we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. And, you know, whatever happens, can't be worse than this.
I keep it real like Trunks and Philly, all about making P like Diddy.